What's up, beautiful people? Oh, snap. Facebook done switched it up on me. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at my baby. Okay, I see you. I said Facebook. I see you, YouTube. I see you. I see you. I like that. People, as you come in, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me. Please go ahead and let me know that you're here. Hey, Cassie, what's going on? I did not know that I can do a green screen. That shows how long I've been out of the loop. Hey, Britley. Hello, hello. What's going on, beautiful people? As you come in, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me. If you can, share the video maybe. As the title, you'll see, I didn't put Tea Time with T. I forgot to do that. But this is Tea Time with T on an actual Tuesday. I'm super proud of myself. It's Tuesday and I'm doing Tea Time with T and it's not too late. So as you come in, please hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Britley. We're going to talk about this. I don't know. Some likes are locking, some not, but we're definitely going to jump into that. I just want to make sure that people are coming in. Come on in. Come on in. Hit that thumbs up. People, today is actually, that's what I should be talking about. Today is actually 1 month since I actually got my hair locked. And I already did a retwist, maybe like 2 weeks after getting my locks because my hair was so frizzy, which you can tell I'm still struggling with frizz because it's still learning to lock. But to be honest, guys, I feel like my hair is almost there. A lot of people say, oh, your hair is going to lock easily, aka your hair is nappy. It's nappy and it's easily to lock. So I'm going through this journey. I'm still dealing with the psoriasis in my head. That's one reason why I actually wanted to get locks, is because I do have psoriasis in my scalp. I don't know if anyone else battles with that, but it is a pain and a half, y'all. I thought having dreadlocks would be better, but actually when I got my hair retwisted, the lady said, no, I don't even know if dreadlocks is going to work for you because I guess the dandruff, the psoriasis, my scalp and all that stuff is basically going to go into my dreadlocks. So she said, you got to wash your hair a lot. And y'all, I'm not even going to lie. I'm not a fan of washing my hair a lot. Reason being is because of my hair is really thick. And when I wash my hair, it usually gets not tameable to me. I can't tame it. So now I have these locks in. I did wash my hair. Oh, Cassie said my sister does. So you know it's a struggle. I'm pretty sure your sister tells you about it a lot. She can't really wear hairstyles. She can't do a lot of things. At least me. I can't wear like quick weaves and sew-ins for too long. My scalp itches so bad. Like to the point that I feel like it's unbearable. I just want to snatch it out. So that's why I decided to get locks. And then you guys know that I had Anala, who was another daughter, and these girls' hairs are expensive. So I said, you know what? Somebody got to go. And I'm gonna just say it's me. I'm gonna just say it's me. So I decided to lock it. Exactly, was thinking the same thing. Oh, she cut her hair off. Oh, she is a bad mama jamma. She said, F that. F that. I am beautiful with or without hair. I love that. Casey, tell your mom, tell your sister, I said congratulations and that she is the bomb.com, to be honest. I decided to do the locks because I'm scared to cut my hair off, y'all. But this is definitely the shortest that I've been rocking my hair. Let me see if I can show y'all. Y'all see this? I feel like my hair is literally locking. It's literally locking. But then also, you can't really see the crust. It's there, but it's getting better. It's getting better. And also, Cassie, tell your sister, I've been using apple cider vinegar on my scalp, and for some crazy reason, it's actually working. Like, it's actually working. It's not flaking as much, and it's good. She has a low cut. It's really cute on her. I bet it is. I love females that have the low cut. I be like, ew, I see you, girl. I see you. Maybe if I decide to take these locks out, I'm going to cut my hair. What y'all think? This is me bald. That's what I was like, bald. But guys, as you come in, please hit that thumbs up. I see that we got 8 people in the building, only 5 thumbs up. If you are new to Peaceful Ambition, welcome. Please subscribe, like, and share. Okay, 10 people in the building. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up. I know I've been MIA. I'm not even going to touch on that. I'm going to just proceed. I'm just going to keep on going because I don't want to every time I come online, guys, I'm sorry, I've been MIA and this, y'all, life, and sometimes I got to take a break. I was going to do a live about that, but I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Let me talk about what's on my heart, not what I think the people wants to hear. So I'm going to be doing that more. I'm going to be talking about what I feel that is beneficial to us. Back in the day, I used to talk to you guys like I'm talking to myself, and I'm going to get back to that because I need my motivation too. So today, y'all, if y'all see the title, we are talking about becoming her or him, but not just the glow up, not just when people see you at the end. I'm talking about the journey, because to me, the journey is so much more important than just the glow up. Beautiful life. Thank you for being here. Hi, Peaceful. Just yesterday, I thought about you and your family. Oh, thank you, Beautiful life. We are doing pretty good, actually. Andre should be coming home really soon. The kids, as far as the big kids, they just got out of school. They should also be coming home soon from the bus. Talani and Anala, they're at daycare. So I honestly have some time to myself before everyone comes home, and I got to go in mommy mode, wife mode, all that stuff. So I'm trying to really use my available time to pour back into my content creating because, y'all, let me tell y'all something about my job. I love my job, and I'm pretty sure people that work with me may see this. I love my job, but I am not doing that for the rest of my life. Not at all. So with that being said, I got to pour into myself. I got to pour into my brand, and I got to make time for it. This is part of the glow up, and that's why I wanted to talk to you guys. I've been watching you guys back for years. Oh, thank you, Beautiful life. You know, I get a lot of flashbacks, or a lot of the like Facebook will say, hey, 7 years ago, 5 years ago, this many years ago. I think we've been doing YouTube for almost 6 years, like since Talani's been born. Yeah, so you guys have literally seen Talani grow up, which is crazy to me. Oh my gosh, you guys are literally family. You're literally family. Okay, y'all. Okay, we're gonna jump on topic. Because I will be just talking all day long. So guys, like I said in the title, we're talking about becoming her, becoming him, not just the glow up, but the journey. Like I said, the journey is so much more important. If you guys see me looking, I actually started to write things. Don't mind my handwriting. Yes, I write like a little boy. But I started writing things down, not only because I feel like I'm able to deliver better when I write things down, but also to really get my mindset ready for the live. Usually back in the day, I used to just talk from the heart. This is still definitely from the heart, but I'm trying to be a little bit more direct, and I'm trying to basically get what I want to get out. So sometimes if I do freestyle it, I'm doing just that. I'm freestyling, I'm pulling things off the top of my dome, but it's better when I write things down. So if you guys see me looking, it's just because I'm looking at my little book. I just like to, warn you guys so you don't think that I am not paying attention or just not having eye contact. So I wanted to ask this question at the end, but I feel like asking this in the beginning may be really beneficial. So there's 7 people in this live. I don't know if you're a female or male, but I want to know from you guys. This is on you. I want you to write in the comment down below. What does it mean to be her or him to you? What does it mean to be that her, me, like the higher you? When I think of me as her, I think of my finances is straight. I can literally do what I want. Well, I can never just do what I want, but financially I'm good. My kids are good. I'm living in an environment that I love. I know that I feel successful in my own light. That is her to me. I want to know from you guys, what would becoming her be to you? What's the vision? Would you be financial free like I want? Would you also own a lot of homes? What is it that you will want you to have, or to not even have, to carry within yourself to be considered her? Cassie just said 100%. I agree. So it looks like you're on the same scale as me. Hey, what's up, Marcy? What's up? Oh man, some of the kids are home. Hopefully these kids don't be acting crazy. Yep. Okay. So I don't see anyone writing in the comments. So I just take it that everyone agrees with me. Basically, becoming her or him is being financial free and just having a lot of things that is within us that no one can take away. So before we get to that point, we're going to say this is the her, this is the him, this is the ultimate where we want to be. We have to go through, we're here, we got to go through all this. All this space right here, guys, is the journey. It's the process of getting there. There's no way that we can just wake up and just say, I am becoming her. I am her today. You can say that. But if her means being financial free and having these other things, and you don't have that now, you're going to have to go through that process. You're going to have to go through that stage when things aren't too nice, when things don't feel too right. But as long as you know that you are fighting and you are pushing to become where you want to be, then you will get there. So let's actually talk about the journey. Oh, okay. Beautiful Life said, be happy and free with Jesus as my guide. I love that. I love that, Beautiful Life. Of course, we cannot mention becoming anything successful, becoming anyone better than who we are without God, or even being the same person. We still need God in with us, behind us, throughout everything. So yes. Lauren said, I used to want to skip the journey so bad. I didn't realize how much work it was. Lauren, you are right on target. And I agree with you. Right now, I'm in the process of becoming her, and it's hard. It's so hard because it's easy to just be regular smuggler Tiara. Honestly, it's easy to be me and go through my mistakes and just say, oh, it's just how things are. But it's hard when you have standards for yourself, when you know that you want to grow, when you know that you can't be the same person, you have to push yourself. It is very, very hard. Okay, y'all agree with the Jesus God? Yes, I agree 1000%. All right, so I want to get into it, guys. Let's get into it. And hit that thumbs up if you're just coming in. Again, this is Peaceful Ambition. This is Tea Time with T. Forgot to put the Tea Time with T, but this is Tea Time with T. And we are talking about becoming her, the journey, not just the glow up. Because everybody going to see the glow up. People are going to clap for you when you're in the glow up. People are going to want to be your friend when you're in the glow up. But when you're going through the journey and you're going through the process, you may not get that reaction. And that's just how the cookie crumbles. So we need to really understand that becoming her is not just the aesthetics. It's not just when I have the nice car. It's not when I got the money and I can splurge on whatever it is. Or, oh yeah, y'all want to do something? I'll pay. Come on, let's go. I'll pay. That's not when you can say I am her. Maybe to you, but to me, it's not just about the aesthetics. It's about your mindset. It's about your boundaries. It's about healing those things that's inside of you. Guys, if you have boundaries, and boundaries is one thing that I really need to work on, from my kids to my family, to my friends, to my job, whatever the case is, we have to have boundaries. And you may be asking, how can boundaries help me become the best person that I can? If we don't have boundaries, everyone is going to pour things on us. Everyone is going to give us their problems. You know, not even that. We're not going to know when we have to say no. I am worthy of more. My time is worthy of more. So we have to have those hard boundaries. If there's a certain time that you don't want to be bothered by anyone, put your phone on Do Not Disturb. That may seem small to you, but it's a big thing when you have peace. When you know that no one is going to bother you, you can do your own thing. You can pour into your business. You can pour into your brand. Whatever it is that you need to do, you can do that. And you know, after this time, this is my boundary that no one is going to distract me. No one is going to stop me from my goal. So I'm going to put those boundaries in place so I can become the highest person that I want to be. Not only boundaries, guys, we have to have the mindset. Like I said earlier, it's easy for me to make my same mistakes. It's easy for me to just be that same person. But if I know in my mind, in my heart, and in my soul and everything in me that I need to change and I want to be better, I have to shift my mindset. I have to start with the way that I think. I have to start with the way that I move around myself, the things that I say to myself. I have to be more positive. So that all starts with your mindset. Hey, Tatum. Hey, I'm doing a live right now.
With who?
With Peaceful Ambition.
On YouTube?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right, bye. That's Tatum. Where's Akira?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, she took the long way.
She walks around?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
But, when I'm done with my homework, can I go outside?
No. I don't know. Someone said, hey, Tatum. This is my view, y'all. Say hi to everyone. Really? I'll see, Tatum. Let me finish this, okay? Because I'm pretty sure you have homework, right?
Yeah, after I'm done with my homework.
Okay. Kids are starting to come home, y'all. Sorry about that. He said, hey. Yeah, he's tired. When these kids come home, they act like they just worked a whole shift. They be hungry, especially a carrot. I'm hungry. I'm this. I'm like, all right, hold on now. I got you. All right, back to the topic, guys. Beautiful Life said, agreed. The mindset is imperative. I agree. If you have that mindset, if you know that, okay, I'm making this change and the first thing that I need to do is change my mind, then you're going to keep on saying that to yourself. All right, I know I'm lazy. I know that I don't like to work out, but I got to change my mind. I'm not lazy. I am going to work out. We have to start with ourselves. So we have to set those boundaries, even boundaries with ourselves. I know that sounds crazy, but we have to set boundaries with ourselves. If we are okay with waking up 5 o'clock in the morning and rushing to work, or knowing that I have to put these 8 hours in, I have to dedicate myself to this job and all those things, then you need to also set the boundary that I am just as important as a job. I am an employer to someone, but I also, no, I'm an employee to someone, but I also can be my own employee. So I had to set those boundaries for myself. If it's a day off and I'm dedicating my time to my business, then I'm going to do just that. I'm going to make those boundaries and say, I'm not going to give up on myself. I'm not going to say that I'm going to slack on myself. I'm going to go ahead and say, okay, I got these boundaries in place. So I'm going to go ahead and work towards them too. So, oh, let's take, oh, Wise is to y'all. I told y'all everybody about to be coming home. Let me show y'all. Y'all see him right there in the car? Everybody about to start coming home. That's why I decided to try to have this live. But no, you gotta have that mindset, guys. Not only the mindset and boundaries, but we have to work on healing. I know a lot of people might walk around. No, it's blurry. Is it still blurry, people? Let me know. Let me know. But I know a lot of people may walk around and say, I ain't hurt. I'm good. But we have to remember that hurt people hurt people. If we have any type of traumas in our life, if we're holding on to any type of baggage, you may not think, but it affects you more than you know. I know for a fact, and I can speak on myself, growing up, my parents, shout out to my mom and dad, shout out to y'all. My parents are the opposite of me, at least growing up. Now I can see myself evolving to them, but they were really, how should I say this, outgoing. You know, my dad, he'll walk into a room and by the time he's out the room, everyone knows him. He's very loud. And growing up, I decided I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be loud. I don't want everyone to know me. I want to be incognito. I want to be to myself. You know, I found out that, yeah, it may not be that serious, but I traumatized myself. I had traumatic experiences with my parents being a certain way that made me want to be so how can I say this, so what's the word, oh my gosh, so introverted that I lost a lot of opportunities, different yet introverted, or just not being like them as far as being so outgoing, because I saw the attention that they brought to themselves and I decided I don't want to be like that. The thing is, I didn't know that because of that situation and me telling myself that I need to be a different person, I wasn't broken, but I had something in me that needed to heal. I felt like being loud and being vocal was a bad thing because of the attention that I saw my parents get when I was a child. Not knowing that sometimes we have to be vocal. Sometimes we have to be loud. My mom used to always tell me, and I didn't understand until I got older, and I tell my kids all the time, if someone steps on your foot, you yell, ouch. It may be like, okay, all right, yeah, someone step on your foot, you yell, ouch. But the thing is, when you decide to be a certain way, when you have those traumas, when you know that you are hurt in a certain way, you don't know that things should be the way that it should, because you're programmed off of the hurt. You're programmed off of the trauma. So when I was young, people would step on my toes and I would not yell, ouch. I would hold it. I would just be like, it's okay. I'll make excuses for them, or I'll hold that pain in because I felt like no one wants to hear what I have to say. No one wants to hear that I'm hurt. Let me just keep it to myself and let me be strong. Let me find a way to heal myself. No. No, 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 no. In order for us to become her or him, we got to heal the trauma. We have to heal those wounds that we have inside. We have to find those things that's inside of us, pull them out, figure it out, solve it, and then put it back in us when it's solved for us to become a better person. We can't hold on to small things and say, it's okay, that's just the way that I am. It's okay, that's just the way that my parents raised me. No, 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 no. When you are a grown person, you answer for yourself. When you're raising your children, you have to answer to them the way that you're raising them. You can't say, this is the way that my parents raised me, so I'm going to raise my kids this way, when you know that is not the right way. Maybe I am not as vocal as my parents now, but when someone steps on my foot, I'm going to yell, ouch. So I'm learning to heal those things that I had inside me that I decided to shove under the rug. Or those times when I thought that I wasn't worthy enough. I'm healing those parts of me. So now with me healing them, I can be a better person for myself and my family and the people around me. So going back to not just the looks of being her, but the things that we need to work on within ourselves, guys. We need to have those solid boundaries, not only with outside people, but also us as our own self. We have to know how to treat ourselves better. We have to have that positive mindset. Self-talk is important. Pumping yourself up is very important. Knowing that you can do it even when it looks like there is no way. That is all part of your mindset. That is very important. Healing those traumas or those baggage or whatever it is you carry yourself is very important. The last thing, guys, that I want to talk about with knowing that is not just the aesthetics is self-worth. Y'all, you may think that you have self-worth. You may say, I don't have low self-esteem. I love myself. I am the best version of me right now. I love my hair. I love this. I love that. But do you really have self-worth if you let people treat you a certain way? If you have those hobbies that you know that are hurting you, where's your self-worth? Or what about the way that you carry yourself around people? Where's your self-worth? You may love yourself. You may even carry yourself to a higher standard than anyone else. But at the end of the day, you know your self-worth. You know the things that you do to yourself, and it shows you're worthy. If you're talking bad about yourself, you're putting down your self-worth. If you let other people talk about you, you're letting them put down your self-worth. We have to have that in us to know that I don't care what no one says, what no one thinks. I am worth more than what anyone can think. I'm even worth more than I may even put a number on myself. But I have to keep on having that mindset that I am worthy of every single thing that I think of every single thing that I want to accomplish, because I am worthy. There was times when I say, you know what, I want to do this, but when I do it, I don't know how am I going to handle it. It doesn't matter. When I get there, I'm going to figure it out because I'm worthy of it. I'm worthy to be financial free. I'm worthy to have a nice house. I'm worthy of all these things. I am worthy to carry myself with a healed heart so I can heal others. I am worthy of all the good things that come to me. If I don't believe that, it's not going to happen. If you don't believe it, it's not going to happen. So in order to become her or the higher person that you want to be, you have to know that you are worthy to even be that person. And once you know that you're worthy, that's when the process starts. To be honest, that's when the process starts. When you say, you know what, I'm not giving myself what I'm worthy of. I'm giving myself half-assed things. I'm accepting half-assed things from work, friends and family, even myself. No, I'm worthy of more. Let me step it up and give myself what I'm worthy of. Sometimes it can be that hard conversation that you have to have with yourself when you see that you're not doing the best for yourself or to yourself. And it's because of yourself. We can't even blame no one else. It's because I'm not giving myself the worthiness that I am capable of or what I should be getting. So if you want to be that higher person of who you vision yourself to be or becoming her, you have to remember that. And this is all part of the journey. Like I said, you're not going to wake up and be that person. We have to have those boundaries, the mindset, knowing that you're self-worthy, in the healing. Do the healing process in order to get there. Inner work is not just looking the part, guys. It's actually doing things to help you get there. And those are the things that I just mentioned. So I want to tell you guys that the journey itself is not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. And there's going to be times when you want to give up. Guys, a lot of times when you're going to go through this journey, there's going to be people that's not going to understand you. It may say, oh, so she changing. She want to change now. She thinks she better than us. She think that she can't hang with us because she's saying blah, blah, blah. You're going to be misunderstood. Just accept that. Just accept that there's going to be a lot of people that may not be in your corner, that may not accept that change, or people that's going to frown because you do want to make changes. Oh, but you was just cussing yesterday. Now you don't want to cuss no more. Hopefully y'all can still see me. Can y'all still see me? Give me some purple hearts. Motivational speaker. Yes, beautiful life. This is my thing. I love talking motivation, not only motivation to you guys, but myself. And I try to sing on that because I want you guys to know that if I can sit here and motivate people that I don't know and also motivate myself, then you can also motivate yourself and people that you don't know. If we take it upon ourselves and say, you know what, I'm going to become a higher person for myself so I can teach other people how to become a higher person. And that's what I'm trying to do. But as my tribe, if you're part of my tribe, you know that it's not just me. It's all of us, that we can all do the same thing and we can help one another. Yolandi, I know it's been a long time. I know, but I'm here and I feel good about this word. So we're actually talking about becoming her or him, basically the highest person that you can be, but not just the glow up. We're talking about the actual journey to get there. If you're just coming in, guys, please hit that thumbs up for me. Welcome in. I would love to know that you're here. Drop something in the comments so I can say what's up or hi, whatever the case is. You guys just missed a little bit of the first segment, that you are worthy of anything. Yolandi, yes. So I want to tell you guys, like I was saying, there's going to be people that's going. I haven't talked like this in a long time, y'all. My throat. Okay. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to feel like they don't understand you, or not even understand you. They don't care to understand you. They liked you when you were broken. They liked you when you were down. They liked you when you didn't know how to set boundaries. They like that because that's when they can take advantage of you. That's when they can tell you who you are. When you don't know those things, people like to slide in and say, girl, you don't like doing that. You like to be ratchet. You like to do this. You like to do that. And if you don't know yourself, or if you don't know that, you know what, this is all part of the journey. People are going to say things about me. People are not going to accept my changes. And I'm going to be misunderstood. If you don't understand that, you're going to get discouraged. So we need to understand that you're going to be misunderstood. And most of the time, it's just a season. If you're in the season of being misunderstood, if you're in the season that you find yourself being lonely, don't let that discourage you. Do not let that discourage you. If anything, let that encourage you. Because now you don't have a lot of people in your circle that's going to put their 2 cents, give you their opinion, that's going to say, girl, you should do this instead of doing that. No, when you see yourself being secluded or being lonely or maybe misunderstood, videos going in and out. No. Is anyone having problems with my viewing other than the person that's commenting? Anyone else? I'm trying to move it. All right, so I won't make it too long. But just know that you are going to be misunderstood, and it's all part of the process. Because just think about this. In life, everyone is on different levels. If you're here, maybe you're working, maybe you have a family, maybe you have goals that you want to set and you want to accomplish them in the next 4 to 5 years. And then you have a best friend that doesn't have family, that may not even work on their goals. They might just be living through life, and you're asking them for advice for things that they're not even ready for in life. Not saying that there's anything wrong with that, because you're going to be friends and you're going to have family that's on different levels than you. And by no means should you act like you're better than them. But at the same time, you have to understand, if they're not there in life, if they're not understanding where they want to go, who am I to listen to them? Because they don't even know what they want to do, and vice versa. If you're trying to give someone advice and you're trying to be like, girl, no, you need to go this way, you need to take this route, you need to do this, you need to do that, and you're not even there where you want to be, do you think they're really going to listen to you? I wouldn't. To tell you the truth, I'm gonna be like, okay, all right, but at the same time, be like, I'm not gonna listen to them because they don't even have what I'm trying to aspire to get. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay secluded. I'm going to let people misunderstand me. And then when I get to the point where they see the glow up, they're going to understand then. They're going to ask me questions. They're going to want to know, what did I do to get there? And I'm going to tell them it's all part of the journey. Remember 2 years ago when you were telling me, oh, girl, you shouldn't do this. Oh, that's the long way. You should worry about this, do that, whatever the case is. And I said, no, I'm thank you for your 2 cents, but I'm going to do things my way. That's when I was going through my journey. now you got to go through your own journey. No one is going to have the same journey as you. No one is going to have the same picture as you. No one is even going to have the same dreams as you. Yeah, I might want to be financially free, and so does Yolandi. So does Beautiful Life. So does Cassie. All of us want to be financial free. But to get there, the journey has to be different. I can't do the same thing that Yolandi's going to do. I can't do the same thing that I see my friends doing or my family doing or even my spouse doing. I have to do it my way. I have to go through my journey because I am a different person to anyone else. And if I think that I'm going to take their path, I'm going to have a rude awakening because it ain't going to work. It's not going to work. So we got to go through that season that maybe we're secluded, or go through that season when things are hard. We got to fight through it. We're going to be misunderstood, but we're going to keep on pushing. We have to keep on pushing, because if we don't keep on pushing, we're stopping. We're going to stop, and then we're going to start over, and then we're going to stop, and we're going to start over, and then we look back and say, I want to accomplish this goal in 5 years, and I'm only basically 2 years at my goal because I kept on stopping instead of just keep going. And I had to tell myself that, Tiara, keep going, even when I don't feel pretty, even when I feel like I don't have a message for you guys, even when I feel like I don't want to talk. I have to keep going, because whatever it is that I do have on my heart, whatever it is that I'm trying to do and accomplish, I can't do it by stopping. I can't do it by overthinking the situation. I have to keep going. And I want you guys to do the same thing. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't slow down. Keep going. You may not feel it every day, but keep going. The smallest thing can mean the biggest thing. The smallest step can mean the biggest thing, but you will never know until you keep going. Literally keep going. If you're trying to be a content creator, you don't have to post a video every day. Do a reel. Post a picture of yourself. Say something motivational. Post something, but keep going. And I'm learning that. There's people that started YouTube after me, asked me for help, asked me for advice, and now they're bigger than me. And I can't be mad at them. If anything, I am so proud of them, but it's because they kept going. When I stopped, they kept going. So that's my thing that I have to deal with. Keep going. I want you guys to also remember that. And we have to remember the cycles are going to start breaking. We're going to start seeing ourselves growing, but we can't do that if we stop. We have to keep going. So remember that to become her or him or the highest person that you see yourself being, you have to keep going, because life is short. We don't know, this day may be our last life. And if I give up, I'm never, ever going to say that I'm going to accomplish what it is that I need to accomplish. So I'm keep pushing, because I don't know what my last breath is going to be. So I'm going to keep pushing towards my goals. I'm going to keep going and seeing if I can get to where I want to be. So I have to keep going. That's just a no-brainer, guys. A no-brainer. So I also want to tell you guys, it might feel like you're not her yet or him yet, because I can't exclude my guys. I can't say that, I don't have any guys that watch Peaceful Ambition. But you may not feel like you're there yet, and that is okay. It's okay. Because remember, it's a journey. You're not going to wake up and just say, yes, I am here. And even when you feel like you're there, there's always room to grow. But I want you to remember, becoming her starts with every time you choose growth over comfort. We can't be comfortable all the time. We have to find a way to push ourselves out of that comfort and say that if I'm going to be comfortable, I'm not going to grow. In order for me to grow, I got to step outside my comfort. I got to push myself. I got to have that mindset. I got to set those boundaries. I got to tell myself that I am worthy, which I don't do enough. I heal the things that I'm carrying within myself. So you're going to get very uncomfortable. You're going to have uncomfortable conversations with people. You're going to have to tell people, I can't be around much anymore. I can't do the same things that I did before. It's going to be uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable in your relationships with other people if you got to make changes. It's going to be uncomfortable with yourself. Instead of saying negative things, you're going to have to say positive things, and you're going to have to believe it. It's going to be very uncomfortable. But because it is uncomfortable, that means that you are growing. You're shedding your skin. You shouldn't be comfortable in the same skin if you've been in the skin for how long. If you're wanting to be a different person, you have to shed those bad things, shed the bad habits, shed the negative talk, and you have to be uncomfortable in order for you to grow. Think about a snake, guys. I don't like snakes at all. But when a snake is ready to shed its skin, it's because it outgrew that small skin and it's longer or bigger. I don't know why snakes shed their skin. I just think it's because they outgrew it. They're bigger now. So if they can't stay in that same skin, if they're shrunken in it, don't keep yourself shrunk. Release yourself. Feel free. Release yourself from all those things and say, I am going to be her. I'm going to work my hardest to become her. But in order for me to do that, I have to be uncomfortable. And I have to be okay with being uncomfortable, because it's not going to be for the rest of my life. It's not going to be the same uncomfortableness all the time. But I got to do it in order for me to get to where I want to go. Straight up, flat out. We can't open, what do I used to say? Same keys can't open new doors. We can't be doing the same thing thinking that things are going to be different. We can't be the same person every day thinking that we're going to just change one day. We can't have the same spending habits thinking that we're going to just be financial free. We have to open doors by doing different things, by keep pushing, by having those boundaries and knowing that I am her, but I got to pull it out of me. I have the seed already in me. Now I got to water it. I got to figure out how to pull these things out of me so I can be the person that I know that I can be. And I know the first step starts with me. It may not start with the people around me. It may not start with at work. It may not start with even the things that I read. It starts with me knowing that I am worthy and that I'm going to push myself to get to where I need to go. So if you want to be her or even him, you need to take these pieces of advice that I gave you. Hopefully it helps you. And remember, you're becoming closer to being that person when you decide growth over comfort. So the last thing that I have written here is that the glow up is deeper than I can't read my handwriting, y'all. The glow up is deeper than the surface. Becoming her is also becoming whole. Basically meaning becoming the person that you know that you can be means that you're becoming whole with yourself. And again, that kind of spills into peaceful ambition. I have my ambition, but it's mine. I'm going to work at my own pace, giving myself my own peace, not feeling that I have to work at anyone else's pace to become successful. I can go through whatever it is and I'm okay with it because I know it's my path. I'm not following anyone else's path. I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses. I'm not trying to hurry up and get to point B before I'm even at point A, because it's my path. So I'm going to walk with peace and I'm going to follow my ambitions and I'm going to get to where I need to go. I'm going to become her. And I know that if you're watching this and if you're part of my tribe and if you subscribe and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, also YouTube, then you will also become her or him, because you're going to take these key things that I told you and you're going to use that in your everyday. You guys do it. I'm also going to do it. So we can all become successful people together, and not success that other people think is success. Success for us. I want to be able to look in the mirror and say, I feel successful because of this and that and that, and not because Bob told me that means that I'm successful, or Julie told me that being successful means that I have to look a certain way. I'm successful because these things that I put in myself, because the person that I know who I am and the things that I can achieve and how I feel about myself. That is success to me. You have been successful, be successful things that you want and that you put in yourself, not the outside world. Cool? All right, people. So I'm gonna end this now because I actually gotta go pick up the little ones not too long from now. So I'm gonna go in the house and everything. But if you learned anything from this, I hope you did. I hope this touched you in a way that it makes you want to become a better person, because I know that it's time, y'all. It's time for me. I am 36. I'm 36 years old. My children are getting older. I'm getting older every day, every second, and it's time for me to step into my new skin. And I feel like if I can do it, my tribe can also do it also. So guys, please hit that thumbs up before you go. And please share this video if you think that it can help someone else, or save it. You can watch it back later on. But nonetheless, guys, remember, let your ambition be your peace. I love my tribe. And if you're not part of the tribe, go ahead and subscribe down below. Share this video because someone else may need to hear this. That you can become her, but it takes a journey. Going to wake up, you're going to have to fight for it, and things that are fought for, things that you have to work for, usually is better than things that are just given to you. I love y'all. Until next time, peace with ambition. Bye, family.